Welcome back. A Kano-bound passenger on Aero Contractors flight has been arrested in Lagos for allegedly raising a false alarm on board the aircraft. According to a statement from the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, the passenger started shouting when all the other passengers were already seated in the plane and the aircraft was about to push back. While at it, he made for the exit door, opened it, and jumped out of the aircraft. He claimed there was fire in the cabin, and this caused pandemonium on board, a situation which resulted in all the passengers scampering for safety. The airline promptly deboarded all passengers in accordance with recommended practice. On investigation, it was discovered that the passenger was erroneously referring to smoke emitting from the ground power unit that was in use at that time. To assure the passengers of their safety, Aero Contractors had to provide another aircraft to operate the scheduled flight and promptly handed over the erring passenger to aviation safety officials. Now, residents of Akungba, AIICO in Ondo State are lamenting the continuous blackout their community has been thrown into for the past 3 months, a situation which, according to them, has drastically reduced socio-economic activities in the town. Our community report tonight examines the plight of the people of Akungba, AIICO.
Now you're talking.
This is the center of Akungba, AIICO in AIICO Southwest Local Government Area of Ondo State. The host community of the state-owned university, established in 1999 by late former Governor Adebayo Adefarati, who is an indigene of the town. For over 3 months, the whole community, as well as the university and some neighboring towns, have been in darkness due to total loss of power. These cables are only assisting, they're not supplying power at all. This unfortunate situation has since been a source of concern to the residents of the town. To compound the woes of the residents, this cable supplying power from this transformer was cut by hoodlums. We gathered that the issue bedeviling them began some months ago when a speeding vehicle knocked down a student of the university while riding on a motorbike, which led to his death. And a subsequent protest by some students and residents led to an attack on the office of the Benin Electricity Distribution Company in the town, which left many valuable property destroyed. Since then, the whole community have been in total darkness.
Even the issue is not affecting Akungba alone. There's many towns like Shupari, Akoko, Oba, Ayegule, and Itiuru that are affected since then. We have tried all possible means to get the light back. Is all our ability to get something is in vain.
The region of the town informed us that the community has been making efforts to restore power supply.
Whatever anything that students do, they have to forgive them. They have been there for long times. They are not be destroy their office, and they believe that it's because everywhere is dark. The darkness, that's why the accidents occur that day.
Some officials of the student union government of the university agreed that the student actually took part in the protest, but it was hijacked by hoodlums.
The student, some people, I can't say student, many people, and even indigenous, this and that, came together and, stage the protest and use that avenue to as well discharge their pains.
In a total blackout for more than 6 months. Of course, we've not been enjoying it. This is my 5th year on this campus, and I cannot say that I have actually enjoyed electricity that lasts long for 24 hours in a day.
In his reaction, the Vice Chancellor of the university said efforts have been made to ensure restoration of power to the university.
The preponderance of our students live in town, so we have a responsibility to try to do something. What exactly the details of what we do, I must confess I didn't know, but the ultimate objective is to have light in Akungba so that our students and the host country will be better served.
This is the immediate past president of the Akungba Descendant Union. He told us that even before the student protest, power supply to the town had been epileptic.
The Benin outfit who is currently the owner of these NEPA facilities around this place, said that they gave them a bill of about $1 million plus. That was what were damaged by the students. And I learned also that they went to the university authority, and the university authority said, look, anything off campus, they cannot bear responsibility for it.
After several attempts to get information from officials of Benin Electricity Distribution Company in Akungba, Akure, and Owo failed, we eventually got an officer in charge of communications at headquarters in Benin. He explains the situation on ground.
We must be guaranteed of the safety of our men, and the equipment damaged, which of course we used to distribute the electricity in question, had to be replaced. And the 4th of June was set as deadline. But I put it to you, till date, not even the Vice Chancellor nor the people that were copied in that letter have, gotten back to us.
The protest is done and property vandalized. Now the community suffers, while nobody prays to be caught up in such situation as this. The lesson remains that public utilities must be protected jealously.
Etisalat, now you talk.
First Bank.
Thank you for joining us on Business News tonight. I'm Loretta Chiogo. The Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, has released 2 draft regulations for the review of tariff and investments in the electricity networks. The chairman of the commission, Dr. Sam Amadi, said the regulations are necessary to ensure a balanced operation in the electricity generation and supply industry. Investors had expressed concern over an increase in the cost of doing business, which will affect effective service delivery in the sector. American International Insurance Company, AIICO, one of the leading insurance PLC in Nigeria, has held its 44th annual general meeting in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. The company declared an 11% profit after tax for 2013, that is 23.6 billion naira. The chairman, Dele Fajemirokun, says the company's aim is to continue to strengthen its balance sheet as well as business model in order to remain the top-tier market leader in non-life insurance in Nigeria.
Stakeholders and shareholders of AIICO Insurance Company are seated for its 44th annual general meeting with a focus on how to strengthen and reposition the insurance company for another successful business year. Top on the agenda was a financial report of directors and the balance sheet as of 31st December 2013. Another key issue on the table was the re-election of directors as well as members of the Statutory Audit Committee. The chairman of AIICO, Dele Fajemirokun, gave an insight into the company's performance, focusing on the positives and other aspects that need to be improved upon. Done with his speech, he shares his thoughts.
Biggest revenue, also income in the country as of today, if not in West Africa. And the only way to sustain it is to continue to change strategy, change people, because people are the ones that make the money.
Other stakeholders say they are hopeful that AIICO will remain the best insurance company.
The next 5 years, I expect AIICO to be very relevant with the needs of investors and the needs for insurance policies in this country. What I think we need to do now is for the regulators to further educate Nigerians about the beauty of insurance company.
Their performance over the years has been very, very good. This year is a preparation preparing for a better year, and 2014 account already, by information at our disposal, is fantastic.
AIICO Insurance has an authorized share capital of 5 billion naira and total assets in excess of 29 billion. And it has promised customers that it will continue to meet their expectations as the largest life insurance company in Nigeria.
The Nigerian equities market had a positive outlook today as the all-share index edged up by 0.11% to close at 42,339.84 points. Bolaji Akinwale tells us what transpired earlier today.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The rally of the equities market continued on Wednesday as the all-share index edged up by 0.11% to close at 42,339.84. Petroleum markets and stocks continued the dominance as well on the advances list. Mobil gained 4 naira 13 kobo. It came ahead of Julius Berger and Northern Nigeria Flour Mill. On the Lagos list, MRS lost 3 naira 9 kobo. Watco and Dangote Cement lost 1 naira each. Investors' appetite for banking stocks was once again displayed on the activity chart as Access Bank and Zenith Bank topped the table. In all, over 4.8 billion naira was exchanged for 323.9 million shares and traded in 5,736 deals. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I'm Bolaji Akinwale.
That's it on Business News tonight. It's back to the main news. I'm Loretta Chiogo.
First Bank.
Next on the news at 10, Nigeria's under-20 female team, the Falconets, to lock horns with Mexico as they begin campaign at the FIFA Women's World Cup. That's your sports news, so do stay with us.